Hi, my inspired friends. It's been a hot minute since I sat in my office and gave an update on what's going on in the horse world, especially around Ocala, Florida, and other places of interest. Yesterday was the running of the Kentucky Derby, and many of you probably watched it, and many of you probably didn't for all sorts of reasons. And it was quite the exciting photo finish between three horses. So if you're interested, go look it up. If not, we're going to move on. It's summer here in Ocala, Florida. And what that means is heat, humidity, bugs, things, sweating, all sorts of interesting problems for our four-legged friends. And since I moved down to Florida from Minnesota, I've had to deal with a lot of issues that I never had to deal with up in Minnesota, which is a whole different climate than Florida. So over the last year, I created some products to aid in the healing of my horses. First, their eye issues, and second, their summer sores, their hives, their bug issues, their fungal infections. And one of them that I've really worked hard on is called Inspired Black Magic. And I create them individually in small batches. And I'm already using it on my big boy journey, my Nakota. And I also have created from it, I found how to make a mud clay for thrush, which happens on the horses, the bottom of their feet. So I'm going to be working with that a little bit more. And I've also created a drying formula and a powder formula for the itchy, witchy times where our horses itch and itch, and an oil formula to help grow back any hair that from the mane and tail. So I've been really, really busy. And the other thing I've been doing is really researching the herbals, formulas for allergies, for skin, for eyes, for kidneys, for liver. And I've been using kinesiology, and I'll explain that one day in another video, how I've been able to create the protocol for Journey, which is different than Rio. And Rio deals with eye issues. He's very, very sensitive to the bugs in his eyes, as a lot of horses are. And Rio gets the, oh my gosh, hivey, bug bites, and the summer sores. So each one of them I've been creating to help with allergic reactions, because it's all allergic reactions. I started in February knowing that May, June, July, August, September, those months are the hard months for my horses. Now, you may not be dealing with that, but many are. Many horse owners deal and pull their hair out over these issues. And so I just want to encourage you, there's many products on the market. I've tried them all, except for the herbal formulas. I've used some herbal formulas, but for other things. And what I found out is that Rio's, what he needs is different than what Journey needs in herbal formulation. So when you buy a product that has many products in them, many herbs in it, you don't know the combinations, you don't know the amount. Even in a 1 ounce serving, you really don't know what you're getting. So I've been doing that. I've been a busy little chemist in my little office of, where I create. So I call it my inspiration station, and where I'm inspired to create products of healing. So that's one of the things I've done all winter. And I'm also looking into things for ulcers. One of my friend's horses is dealing with ulcers or stomach problems. And we've been able to help her horse. He's a thoroughbred. And it's been really exciting to see changes that are happening. And I use kinesiology. I don't, it is a scientific thing, so go check that out. I may do a whole thing, a whole video on that, and it might, you might be encouraged by it. So the other things, my friend Donna is an ASEA, ACEA distributor, and she has found great help with herself, with her clients, and animals using the ASEA product. So she gave me this for Rio's eyes, and so I'm going to be testing this out, and I'll let you know how this works. And I would love to sit down and talk to Donna about this. So this is the ASEA product. And the other products that I use, I'm a Dynamite distributor, Dynamite specialty company. I have been one for probably over 10 years now. And this product I use a lot is called Release. So when I'm doing body work, when I'm doing anything that requires the body to release things, I use this. It's a homeopathic spray. It's a topical homeopathic spray for acupressure and soft tissue trauma. So I do use this too. The other product I use when there's wounds is called the Dynamite Trace Mineral Concentrate. So I use a lot of the Dynamite products, including their colloidal silver. So if you have any questions about that, you can ask me. I love sharing about products that work for me. I can only speak to those things that work for me. So when I'm creating products, my horses end up being what you would call my guinea pig. But each horse is an individual, what their needs need, right? Your horse is different than mine. Your horse may be up in Alaska, or your horse may be down in South America or Asia. I have friends all over the world, and each area has different situations. All have fungal problems. So a lot of horses deal with thrush. A lot of horses deal with scratches, with rain rot, with those things. So what we want, my first line of defense is also always immunity building. So I start mine out in a clean diet, just like me. So I use the Dynamite specialty products, the Dynamite regular. It's just vitamins and minerals. You use 1 ounce a day in a pelleted form of grass or alfalfa pellets. Simple. No added yuck. No added sugars, no added things, no added blah, 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 blah. It's clean. So I start there. I want to make sure that their diet is healthy, that they're on forage first. So right now my horses are in during the daytime. I make sure that they have hay all day long. And right now they're on orchard hay. And sometimes when I do kinesiology, I'll test, do they need alfalfa? Do they need Timothy? So the main ones are your Timothy, your orchard, your alfalfa. And right now they're on straight orchard hay. But I have enough so that they always can eat during the day. Hopefully they'll sleep because they're out at night. But they have a fan on them because it's already 92 degrees in Florida in the beginning of May. And I'm kind of nervous. What about you? So when I think about that, I want to build their health from the inside out. So when you're noticing health problems, you got to start going, what am I feeding my horses? What is their environment? Are they out 24/7? Are they in the stall all day long? Do they have forage first? What is the situation? Do they have friends? So you look at their environment. Where are they living? Do they have buddies? Do they have friends? So friends, forage, freedom. Can they go run? Do they have a voice? Are your horses talking to you? Do you know what they need? So that's my first, building up their body. Second of all, when things start happening, you know that something in their body, just like us, I have allergies. I'm allergic to trees down here, the water oak. I'm allergic to grasses, which is the hay, the dust, all the things in a barn. Achoo! I'm allergic to. So, I have to build my immunity, which I'm doing. I'm building everything up so that it will be less and less and less. Fix your gut. Deal with clean foods. Drink a lot of water. Get salt in your diet. Sunshine. Go out in the early morning. Ground your feet in the grass. Your feet, your tootsies. They need that. And make sure you get enough sunshine. Don't be afraid of the sun in the early morning. Go and sit out with your cup of tea or a glass of water, or if you drink coffee like I do, go out and sit there, drink it all in. Let your body drink in that vitamin D. And exercise. Your horses need it, your dogs need it, you need it. So we all are doing this together. I'm not going to speak about dogs and cats because I don't have them. I have horses. That's what I have right now. But I did the same thing with my dogs when I did have dogs. So again, we build up their immunity from the inside out. Then when things come about, we're going to ask questions. So when you're looking at ingredient labels, when you're doing that, make sure you read them. Make sure you know what's first and what's last. Are they organic? So something I'm going to just talk about, a lot of people use beet pulp here in Florida because they need to get enough. We deal with colic too down here. You need to get enough electrolytes in them. You need a lot of water, you know. But did you know that beets are GMO product and they have glyphosate in it? So if that's important to you, read the labels. Read it. Find out, where does your hay come from? Where do your supplements come from? What are you feeding? So like Dynamite, you can call up, and I walked through the Dynamite mill up in near Boise, Idaho, and it was amazing. They make them in small batches, like how I believe. So they sell them as they make them. They're not going to be sitting in storage at a tack shop where you don't know, did they become moldy? So before I knew about Dynamite products, my students would come and say, hey, Jen, what's wrong with this? I'm not going to name a name, of a product, but I look in and it was moldy and I say, take it back. Why? Because it's been sitting. And heat, humidity, all that kind of stuff, degrades products. We know that. So know where the source is. And then breathe a lot. When your horses get hives, I know in Minnesota, I have friends, horses who get hives, they're itchy, they get scratches, they get rain rot. It's all an immune defense. Just remember that. So my friends, I know this is longer than what I thought, but I just wanted you to know I'm busy creating inspirational things for my horses that hopefully will benefit all horses, or to teach you how to make them yourself. So blessings to you, blessing on your day. It's Sunday. So Sunday can be fun day, and go be with your horses. Blessings.